What's happening, Internet fam? So, I have been testing out the latest version of Linux Mint 20.1 Mate, the beta version, and the first release that I started testing over 2 weeks ago now had a lot of issues. I was very concerned that this was not going to be a good release. There were a lot of issues, I'm not going to lie. Since then, I tracked down that some of the issues were due to a graphics card that I was using. I had quite an old, odd little AMD graphics card here, and it seemed to be causing issues. It's an HD 5450, 1 gigabyte of DDR3. So quite an old graphics card. It had been working for me for the last couple of years for everything I needed to do. But it was definitely having problems with the latest Linux Mint beta. So I decided to go ahead and bite the bullet and buy a new graphics card. So I did. I got a RX 550 or 550 RX. I'm not really sure. Some kind of AMD. Generally, AMD has better driver support for Linux. So that's why I'm opting for AMD instead of NVIDIA. And now, suddenly, Linux Mint is running fantastic. Let me go ahead and share my desktop with you so you can see that. I've made a custom Compiz config here so that you've got the see-through desktop and the desktop cube and all that. This is something that I've always done in Linux for the last 10 years or more. And I find that it's really, really useful and effective for actually using the computer. Sure, it taxes the CPU a little bit, taxes the graphics card a little bit, but I mean, as of right now, I'm still getting 48.39 frames per second. So, you know, clearly it's still working. If I switch back to this mode, boom, I'm right back up at 60 FPS again. Even this crazy mode, I can still do, and I'm still at like 54 frames a second. And this is, you know, creating all of these entities and having them layered and transformed and colored and everything else is not an easy task. So yeah, the latest Linux Mint beta version is working absolutely great. I had a weird crash on the last demo that I was running, so I'm just going to go ahead and run it again. Obviously, Linux Mint comes with Libreoffice Writer. Great program. Love it. Yeah, definitely OBS. The recording software I use is definitely hammering the CPU right now. But comes with LibreOffice Writer out of the box. It's not in the favorites by default. Still very odd that that's not the case. Obviously, it comes with LibreOffice Calc as well. A great spreadsheet program. You can install the GIMP. It doesn't come with a GIMP pre-installed, which I think is a huge mistake. I've told the Linux Mint team that so many times. The GIMP is the premier open source Photoshop alternative, and I in fact like it better than Photoshop. So the fact that they're not including this by default is really odd to me. But there it is. You can install it from the software manager or from the package manager or any other way. The new thing is the web apps. Web apps are really cool and interesting. So you can make like a website into an app basically. So that's pretty great. Let's see. And you can look and see, you know, Jimmy Dore is pretty upset about the fraud squad. They are the fraud squad. The fact that they voted for Nancy Pelosi without even trying to get universal health care just shows that they are all sellouts. Which I mean, didn't we know that already? I thought we knew that already. Seems like we should have known that already. Anyway, yeah. So this is really cool. The web apps feature. It seems to be working really well. Also, obviously, it comes with great media players like Audacious, and it comes with Rhythmbox built in, but I always replace it. Hypnotix, this new program, Hypnotix, is really great. For whatever reason, every time I open Hypnotix, it shoots it over to the top left of the secondary screen, which is a screen I really don't use that much for anything. So kind of inconvenient. A few little weird little glitches here and there, but overall a very usable system right now. You can watch local Hawaii TV right here in Hawaii, and yeah, and if I had the desktop audio on, you'd be hearing that as well. It's coming through the headphones already. Yeah, I can hear it coming through the headphones. So there is audio happening here. It's just not something, and so many different channels. And honestly, look at that video quality. It's pretty good for local TV. local access TV, it's pretty dang good. The video quality is. So Hypnotics, very cool app. Linux Mint still comes with Warpinator, which is great. Warpinator allows you to send files to other computers. I've been using Warpinator to pull and push files back and forth from my new install all day already. Let's see, it looks like I'm only getting 46 FPS, so we're gonna have to check this video. I've been trying to get 1080p 60 frames per second in OBS, and it's no small feat to do so. Now I have the graphics card, and I have the the CPU should be okay, the RAM should be okay, so I should be able to do it. However, in certain modes, I'm definitely getting 60 FPS. Right here, I'm getting 60 FPS right away. And again, I've got some doctoring done on this one as well. But when I go into desktop mode and have Compiz and everything going on here and start doing fire writing and whatnot, it's not the FPS does drop. You can see I'm only getting 43 right now. So we'll have to see what the video looks like, whether I even upload this. I may have to stop, switch it back to 30 FPS and re-upload again. But yeah, as of right now, Linux Mint, the new beta, looking very, very good. The only issue is, and you can see I have Xkill on my desktop up here still. The reason why is because if you open VLC, you cannot quit VLC without Xkilling it. So that's the only issue I've got right now. A couple other weird little glitches here and there, but I mean, for the most part, very stable already. And again, I think they just cut it to be final release now, so it's not even all the way final release yet. I don't know. We'll have to see. Mint team, great job. This is definitely shaping up to probably be my daily driver from now on. So great job, Mint team. All right, thanks, Internet fam. Have a great day.